Hello my lovelies and welcome back to the channel. Now yes, we are going to be doing another Harry Potter session here today, and I have very exciting news. It was on the desk the whole time, but look, we found that E colour. Still missing on D and N, but they will crop up, but we can really branch this round. So we're going to kick that off straight away. I'm probably going to use my funky pink pen, because Diamond Pella said that she's got me a blue pen, so I'm waiting for her to send it, but I don't know what it is with Pella. I've got to be careful because she'll slap me otherwise. Oh yes, get in there. Manchester United 3-0 against Crystal Palace. Get in there. But yeah, I don't know what it is with Pella, but she keeps saying that she's got me something, and still I've been waiting 6 months so far. But I think what it is she's been rounding up some stuff from Temu that she wants to put in the package. Sorry, I've got stuck on my fan. I don't believe this. Oh, my fan fell off. Oh my god, I fell off the shredder. Just bear with me a minute. Oh my god, how embarrassing. Okay, I've got to try and... Oh no, man. Oh! Oh man, I'm... Oh! Oh! Oh dear me. That's the trouble putting a pillar on the shredder, because obviously, because it's a slippery instead of slipper, because it's a slippery material, it makes you fall off easily. But yeah, so I think Petta's just trying to finalise the first stuff, but I don't even know if it's genuine or not, because it just seems like I've got a gift, but it's never actually come, so I don't really know what the situation is. So I'm out of breath for that now. So yeah, I'm really happy that I found this. It's been quite a nice day today. I've had a really good shift, and then just got in, and last night I was playing that Fluji game, the Just Play game, and oh my god, I must have played on it for a good old 5 hours, because if I'm watching a whip and chat, I'm watching, listening and playing the game at the same time, and I got £4.50 in vouchers. So not all at once, I had to sort of like build it up. So I've been wanting to get another one of these, you know, these storage case things, but Temu charged like £2 something for the containers, but the container that I put on the Halloween unboxing video that I put up today, I put the storage link into that, and that's coming up as 80p now. They keep fluctuating their prices, but anyway, Amazon had this deal with 2 of them for $4.99, and it was getting no, that's the wrong one. It was getting very close to the cut-off. So basically I got to $4.50. By 11 o'clock I got to like £4.50, and it was $4.99, but the cut-off time was getting very close. They said I had 1 hour and something to deliver it, but the next cash out would have been 3 hours away, so I had to make the decision to put 50p towards it, because I really worked hard to try and get it all for free, but 50p is nothing, because it saved me $3.50. So yeah, so that's coming today, but it's coming between 6:15 and 9:15 at night. So I don't even know if I'm going to get round to kitting that up, and I really wanted to do a kitting up video, so I don't even know if that's going ahead anymore today, hello, or whether I've got to do it tomorrow. Oh, what's going on with this? I think there's tension on the lead, that's why it backed out, but yeah, I don't know if I'll still be doing that or what, which is quite annoying. So yeah, so I mean, yesterday we had quite some forecasts, so I'm not sure on that one. I'm just going to zap over to, I've actually found the P colour, so I think that's P, isn't it? Yeah, P. So I'm very, very happy, and because it's daylight as well still, so it's just coming up to 5:30, I've still got, it's lovely working in daylight, because last night was terrible trying to film with that bloody beam in the way, and I'm sorry to hear I'm sorry to hear, Dawn, you don't like wrapping up Christmas presents. With anyone that don't like wrapping, normally I would listen to like Christmas music as I'm wrapping up, but over the sort of last year or so, Amazon do this thing where you can pay $3.99 and they'll pack your parcel for you. But the only downside is to that, say like you have 5 things in an order, you can't actually, they won't charge you $3.99 for the 5 things, it's $3.99 per item. So obviously that is, I'm just going to put a few P's over on Ron because he's got some. So I think that's a little bit of a con really, but the other problem is you don't get to pick. They show you an example of what the packaging will look like, and it's normally a gift bag, but you don't get to pick what colour it is. But if you're in a rush and you don't have time to wrap up, and especially if you've got friends on YouTube, you know, that is brilliant, because with the wish list item, if you've got a wish list section on your YouTube, and someone buys you a gift on your wish list, you can gift wrap it, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, there's that. But it's sort of, one year they were sending black bags and purple for Christmas, and I was like, they're not Christmassy colours, like what's going on? So yeah, so that was that. Right, so we've got a little bit to do. Oh, look, that bloody lead's doing it again. It hasn't been doing this all week, and then all of a sudden it starts to play up again. I swear this house has got a short circuit somewhere. Oh. Come on, what's wrong with it? It's costing me time, this is. It's all in, yet it just will not. There we go. Perhaps if I move the camera rather than the board, we should not have a problem. But yeah, what I'm really happy about is finding this E colour is great, because we can get most of this bulk of the hair done. So I'm really happy with that. But yeah, tonight I'm debating whether to have chips and beans or jacket potato with beans and salad, because oh my god, I got these jackets, I can't remember what they're called. I think it's something like velvety or varakity or something like that. I used to have a teacher called that, Miss Thackeray. God, that's going back years. She was a German teacher, but she spoke English. But yeah, I don't know, because these potatoes, that it's something like Velocity or Velokey, something like that jacket, but oh my god, they're all butter ones, and the cheese and the butter and the salt, oh, so good, so good. But I'm really tempted to have a jacket potato. But I had another problem. I have been naughty again. I have bought cakes, popcorn, Reese's milk bottles, and they were supposed to be Dolly mixtures, but they were out of stock, which is no surprise. And then I bought, what was the other thing I got? I think that was it. Because, you know, when you've not had like sugary stuff for such a while, I try so hard, and then my body needs sugar. And I have sachets of sugar that I put in my tea, but it doesn't give me like a proper sugar fix. And if you want a proper sugar fix, any sweet stuff would do it, but the best thing is a Reese's peanut cup. Oh mama, so good. So yeah, I was having that. And yeah, I was really naughty. I shouldn't be buying this stuff, but why not? Because one, it's damaging my teeth. Two, it's clogging up my arteries and stuff, or all the, you know, all this cholesterol stuff. But you know, you can't eat this, can't eat that, so what's the point? Just give up with trying. And I've actually thought about joining Slim Fast. Is it Slimming Fast? No, sorry, that's the that's the drink, Slimming World. But I'm not the type of person that will sit in front of a group. I don't like sitting in groups. I find it very claustrophobic and out of my comfort zone. So I would do the online version. I mean, the group version is cheaper, but the online version is much more expensive. But I could do with losing a few pounds. But it's so annoying because, like, I walk everywhere, virtually everywhere, unless I need to get into another town. Then obviously I'll get the train. But it just don't seem to shift. And everyone thinks that I'm pregnant because I've got this massive fat stomach. And obviously I'm not, but I just keep getting nicknamed, oh, you're having a kid soon, and I'm like, I don't find that very funny, you know. It's not funny, you know. I'm not proud of my weight, but yeah. So it just seems whenever I get fat, it's like carrying around a boulder, you know. It's and it sort of hunches my back a bit, but yeah, it's difficult. It really is difficult. And the face is going to be hopefully drilled in as well, so we'll do that in a bit once we've done some of this. See if we can do the E, that'll offload it then. So I'm pretty sure that that's all the E. What we'll do again is, I don't think that crops up again, so what we'll do is we will put that into an E. Now, we've still got some time left, but we are fast approaching the 31st. So my plan of action is I'm going to put up a evening through the night, a couple through the night as well. If we get to, when is the 1st? Sunday's the 1st, isn't it? So when we get to Friday, that's when we're going to start doing big streams if we've not finished already. But you know, it just depends how much I can get through. So yeah, that's the plan of action. So we're going to still pre-record, we'll chuck in a couple through the night as well. And then if we're still not finished, we will have to make the decision to put the live stream on. The reason I'm trying to stay away from live streaming at the moment is because I do the show on a Thursday with Tessa. If we use all of the stream limit up, we're not going to be able to do that show. So it's a careful balance of how much time we do it. We could do like 4 hours. I've literally used 1 hour out of my limit. And it resets on the 10th, so that's only round the corner. I've just realised, look at all of that. What the hell? How has that happened? But I've got to go plucking. But yes. Or if you don't like doing the Amazon, buying the Amazon paper, the gift bag option, you could just pay someone to do it, or I'm sure your husband will do that for you, or a friend or family member. Just pay them. I'm the type of person that would do that. I would actually just pay them to wrap it. But normally, as soon as I get it in, I wrap it up and it's all done for Christmas, you know. And I tend to put, like, I'll have gift bags and I'll put each person's name on with the gift bag, because I think it just takes care of itself. And then obviously I'll put them under the tree. I did a bag option last year, but I might do just like the old-fashioned putting them under the tree. But as a kid, I used to always, when my mum put them under there, I used to always like tear a bit off the corner and look in it. And of course, yeah, she sort of knew what I was doing, so now she don't put them under there until the actual morning of Christmas. So when I've woken up, so yeah, not good. But you know what it's like when it crosses midnight, you want to have a sneak peek. What have I got, you know? Right. But I think a lot of families will be struggling this year because obviously the country is such in a state at the moment. You know, I feel sorry for the families that can't afford Christmas presents and stuff, but there is companies out there, like there's a company called Make-A-Wish, and basically I think it's mainly for like children and stuff, but it's called Make-A-Wish, and basically they buy gifts, or they'll say like a child wants to see I don't know, Peter Entree for example. they will make that happen. Let me see if I can Google it. So Alexa, what is Make-A-Wish charity?
Make-A-Wish Foundation is the leading wish-granting charity that grants magical wishes to children fighting life-threatening illnesses.
So, as Alexa just said, as I thought it was, it's basically a charity that makes wishes happen for children that are fighting life-threatening injury, life-threatening, what did she say, medication or life-threatening illness? Yeah, well, life-threatening illnesses. So, yeah, it's really quite cool that there's a charity that can make that happen. I think that's so magical that they can do that, because obviously some families don't have that type of money to do that. I mean, I've wanted to go to Disneyland for ages, but it's just, I don't have a passport, and so I can't do it. Now, what have I done with the F? There's so many missing jewels in here. I'll have to come back to that one. Okay, so where do we want to go now? T, and that little one has been round here, weren't it? That T colour's been here somewhere in it. Yeah, it's that 5. So we'll do a bit of the T now. So it's really just her hair that's causing the problem, and it's basically the hair and the N that's holding this up. But I remain optimistic, and I remain positive that we shall complete this. I'm going to have a different tactic this time, because with the cat it didn't work out very well. So I'm going to try live and do it for as long as we can if we get to the live stage, and see how we get on. But obviously, if I'm going to be doing it for 4, 5, 6 hours, there's a lot of planning. So you have to make sure you vet before you do the live. Make sure you regularly drinking, otherwise you're going to be ill. I've done lives like that, and the next day it's just took all my energy out of me. So yeah, I always make sure that I can do that, so okie doke. So let's put these, because they fell on the thing. And also it's good because I can free up some of this release paper for the other paintings, so I'm quite happy about that. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll move it on to, we've got one, see, look, all this lovely release paper freed up for another painting. Fabulous. So what we'll do now is let's finish off this little row here, and then we get into that beautiful colour block, colour block stage. So I'm going to use this release paper just to mark that there. Now I have been thinking about ordering another DAC painting. I really want to do the Flintstones, because Blunts and Gem, Diamond Paints with TM, that rhymed, Blunts and Gem with Diamond Paints with TM. But yeah, Blunts and Gem and Diamond Paint with TM have both got the same Flintstones, and it just looks so lovely. So I really am looking forward and debating and getting that. But again, it's it's the price that I think puts a lot of people off, because I heard that apparently a lot of people are not very happy with Diamond Art Club at the moment, because there's something wrong with their drills or something. So if that is the case, can you please let me know? So yeah. Well, I was going to multi-place, but I think... Oh, sorry, you can't see this, can you? Let's move that there. There is quite a lot of swapping and changing, so we'll just single place this section for the minute and go from there. But yeah, this is the thing, you just got to keep working at it, doing a bit here and there, and you'll soon get it finished, hopefully. Now, there will be Wilbur on Saturday. Sunday's the first of the Kids in Art videos, believe it or not. It's something new that I want to introduce on a Friday. So yeah, we're going to be doing kitting up videos. I'm not sure about de-kitting videos. It's not really like my thing, because you just gonna, some people keep the spares but I don't. So if I was to de-kit, I would just be literally just putting them in that wheelie bin thing. So yeah, I probably will just stick to kitting up. So it'd be like a whip and chat kitting up, if you get me. But yeah, I've done some of my stickers this evening. Got through 3. They're so quick to do. They're like 10-minute videos. So some are like 10 minutes, some are 8 minutes. So I've done some of them, and you'll see that in a future unboxing. Next week will be a Temu unboxing, and then I think the week, sorry, not a Temu. Next week will be the Vinted unboxing. So I want to show you this Crystal Creations one. And then the week after that, I think we'll jump back to Temu, and then the week after that, we might do an Amazon one, and then go back to Vinted. So, because I've got quite a lot of Vinted stacking up to do out. I've got so much backlog of unboxings, but it's always good to have a backup video, just in case like you're running late, perhaps you can't have time to quickly do a whip and chat to upload in time, then you've got that backup to put in place. You know, so normally I do record quite a lot of unboxings just as like a backup, and then I've got plenty of time to do the whip and chat, and also it I don't have to, like, I can save like not having a cancellation. So cancellations. There's this program I watch, and it goes, we've got so many cancellations. It's I used to watch a program. It was something to do with Paddington train station, and they were showing like how trains run and all the problems that they have, and that every delay costs them loads of money and stuff like that. So yeah, and then there was one of my friends, well, ex-friend if you like, because our relationship sort of turned sour, because she's the type of person that goes around just flirting with everyone, and I'm thinking, you're a married person, so how the hell can you flirt with other people when you're married? I just don't get that. And all it was is that her husband, Stuart, he works on the Paddington line. I think he's a like general manager, and he was featured on the programme, but just looking over the other side of the wall of the control room. So I was like, oh, you're there. So yeah, but he's a very sort of quiet man. He doesn't really talk a lot, so you have to sort of make conversation, or he won't talk. You can often tell when people aren't good at conversation, because you mainly do all like starting the conversations and stuff. This is so exciting. We're going to be starting the next row very, very soon. And it will be in this session, hopefully. Now, you won't get no Hogwarts today, because obviously we've been, Wednesdays is Temu, so it just sort of breaks it up a bit rather than whip and chat all week. So that's what another reason why I want to sort of introduce kitting up videos as well. Something a bit different. But yeah, you'll see the first one on Sunday. So, and now the end is near, and so we face the final curtain. Do I show you the Halloween painting, or do I not? Because obviously I'm doing a completion video at the end of September, so I'll think about it and let you know at the end of the show. So I'm just thinking there might be pointless doing a completions video. I don't know. Yeah, I might save it actually, because that's going to be at the end of September. Yeah, so I'll save that, I think. Yabba dabba doo. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, abby yabba dabba doo da day. I need to get back onto doing that Rainbow Rose actually. So I was watching a video the other night, and the actual lady who was kitting up was actually kitting up but showing her wooden block. So the tray was sitting on the wooden block and she was kitting up like that. So that's a interesting kit up. I've never seen someone kit up like that before, so that's pretty good. It's a very sort of stuffy sort of day really. It's one of them days that are a bit stuffy, bit warm, but it's miserable looking outside, but it's just too humid, you know. So I have got my fan on behind me. You're probably thinking I must be mad in the middle of like winter and that, but yeah, I've decided I'm gonna have a jacket. Right, so that's all the R done for that segment. So I think what we'll do next is there's a bit of W to do, so we'll just do a little bit of that, and then we can have a big move about, jumble around and get this onto the next row. So I think I will do 2 more rows. I'm not going to do a massive row because that would be like cheating. So, and this is, we'll whiz by this. And Linda, thank you for telling me that you've got the whole soundtrack of Harry Potter. It's nice to meet someone that is very passionate about Harry Potter like I am. I mean, I love the films, I love Fantastic Beasts. I've even got little figures of Fantastic Beasts, as you can see. This comes from a collection that you can only get online, but the company's gone bust, so they don't do them anymore, but you can get them through HMV. Now, HMV is a music shop here in the UK, and I don't know if you can get it overseas, but yeah, you can get the figures. I've got the Niffler, and obviously the bigger the figure, you know, it's going to bump the price up a bit, because obviously the Niffler was a special. I've got Buckbeak, the Hippogriff, so Buckbeak is the Hippogriff. But yeah, I'm really debating. I have decided I'm going to do a series 2 of Harry Potter, because I forgot that I reserved a Hedwig the Owl, because I liked Linda so much that I thought I'd have one, and I reserved it because I said, could I reserve this, because on Vintage you can reserve it, and I reserved it for 5 days because I'm pretty damn sure that I saw the same painting on Temu, and then I was watching this and she's introduced another company called Paint by Numbers or something, Paint Shop or something, and it was on the video she did last night. And there's also another company called OutdoorTide.com, so they do paintings as well. So I was like, let me just have a couple days, see if I can track it down anywhere else, because obviously this painting she wants, like, I think it's like £5, and I've seen it cheaper than that, because with paintings I want to get them as low as possible as I can, you know, because I spend quite a lot on these things. So when you get one that's a really nice price, it gives you a bit of a it's definitely Harry Potter, yeah, it gives you a bit of a bargain. And I put like 6 diamond paintings in my basket last night on Amazon, $1.99 each. I couldn't believe it. So I'm going to play that game and hopefully get one. But this one that was a scarecrow, I looked at it closely. I was really excited to get it, and I almost bought it last night, and I looked closely at it, and it's the old style, so it's very, very pixelated. So I'm not sure about that now. We could always get it, but the chances are it's going to be very pixelated, so I'm not sure. I've had a dolphin like that I bought a while back. I think that came from Amazon, and I was so excited about it and very disappointed because it came out like you could not make out what the jellyfish was. The fish didn't look like a fish. And really, I think they need to phase these old styles out now. They really need to sort of scrap them and redo them. I mean, if it's a pixelated one, you know, redo it in the clear print, I think. But yeah, look at that. We're itching to get on the next row. As I said, I'm not going to focus on the gaps that we've got at the moment because I will tackle that at the end. I think I'll always be around diamond painter. Don't really get on very well with squares because if you put it down it can slant, and then pulling it back in alignment is a nightmare because it just will not do it. So then you have to pluck it off to replace it. But rounds are just, it doesn't matter if it's slanted, it just fits on perfectly. But yeah, so that'll be that. Finish this little bit off, and then I'll have a bit of my tea, and then we can make a start on the next row, border it all up, and yeah. But I've been so itching to get into this colour block because I can see it happening quite quick. So last little couple of jewels here. Now see again, there is such a massive gap. I don't know why it's like that, because that's going to be colour bleed, but I'll just turn that off slightly, see what we think. So you can't notice it now, but when you put it on, you can see there's that massive light blue blob in the middle, but yeah. Right, okay, so, oh, we've got another couple of bees there, so let me just finish that off. This is satisfying, Linda. This is satisfying. We're getting on the whip, do you multi-place, Linda? Because I don't think I've seen you multi-place. I'm not sure. So that's what it's looking like at the moment. As I said, I'm not going to panic too much about them jewels. I know they're here somewhere. I just don't know where I've put them. And once I do, I will sort that out. But what we're going to do now is we're going to whiz down here. And yeah, you can pretty much see. Look at that. It's literally full to the brim of colour block. So this ain't going to take long, I don't think. But, oh, the temptation. Da, 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 temptation. But anyway, the temptation to just, like, do one giant block. But I'm not going to. I'm going to be good. And I'm going to have to put something down, because otherwise I need to lean on it. So I'm not going to do a rectangle. I'm just trying to figure out how far down I want to go. I haven't got a clue what these jewels are, so I'm going to try. Don't really get on with tweezers very much, but I'm going to try and pluck these off. Sort of need square ones for this, but I don't know how that happened. I don't remember dropping any drills in the... I know I dropped some on the floor, but oh, you little fucker. Has anyone ever seen that, Meet the Fuckers? It's actually Fockers, but it's that, yeah, Meet the Fockers. But yeah, and then I can't say what it is, but there's a scene and someone asks him what his name is, and oh my. I can't say it on here, I really mustn't, but I am so tempted to. But yeah, if you watch that, I don't know if it's in the first one or the second one, but oh, sometimes it's good to have a good laugh, isn't it? But yeah, oh man. If you watch it, it's the bit at the end where they go, what's your name? And and the guy that plays whoever the guy plays by Robert De Niro, he's sort of like he sort of like gets a bit sort of gets surprised as well. Oh man. See, all of this is set us back now, but that's it. I'm giving it. I've done enough plucking, so we'll do a bit down here now. So I think that no, it's not all colour block. So let's start bordering it in first of all, and then we will work on. I'm gonna have to watch it now. Like, oh man. I really want to say it and I can't. You're just gonna have to watch the film, but I love Cheaply by the Dozen. I think that's a great film. The second one's a bit pants. I prefer the first one. I like Bridge to Terabithia. Yeah. Marley and Me's a good film, but the way they sort of like show a needle of him dying and euthanizing him sort of thing, I don't like that. So it's a film I probably won't ever watch again. And I know, you know, it's acting and that, but I just, yeah, I think that's not the sort of thing you want to see on TV. You know, it's upsetting, you know, especially if you've, you know, lost a pet or you've got a pet, you know, it's not the sort of thing you want to really watch. Right, so we'll take it down a little bit more. Oh, so exciting. I'm so, like, really want to get this done now. So tomorrow we will have, we're going to switch it tomorrow. So tomorrow you'll have the Hogwarts Express, and then you'll have the 2 o'clock live with me and Tessa. I'm hosting this week. And then that's with the Dalmatian, so Pongo and Purdy. Mine's Pongo, hers is Purdy. And then you'll have, yeah, that's a decent square, I think. And then you'll have the Hogwarts Express Series 2, because obviously I do 2 Hogwarts Express. And I remembered the other day that I still need to, most of it was pre-recorded ages ago, but I still need to do the cloud of it, because we had to swap out the drills because they sent these ridiculous blue ones. Yeah, I sort of had to sort of pause it, so I need to dig out some spare 3865s, and then we'll do that, no problemo. This is satisfying as well. Look, I've nearly used all my wax. Oh yes, comparethemakeup.com simples. I still ain't drank a piece of my tea, that's it. Oh, lovely. It's so, like, on the verge of stone cold now, so, isn't it funny? You make a hot drink and then you sort of, like, forget that you've got the hot drink, even though it's, like, right in front of you. So, yeah. Oh, look. But it does mean, obviously, the bottom of it's going to be a little rectangle, but that's fine. Oh, this is so exciting. Now, I could, if I wanted to, use this big fat one, but I don't really get on very well with that. So I normally use... This must be a 6, because that looks like it's a 9, and that's a 6. But either way, yeah, we'll see what we can do. I feel much more comfortable using a whatever this one is, a 6. Is it? An angel time, la 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 la. Do 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 do. I'm a bit disappointed because I really wanted to do a kitting up video, but doesn't look like I'm gonna get that done tonight because once again Amazon strikes again. Right, we just took that over slightly, so I'm gonna back this one up and just swing that round the U-bend there. Because I don't really want it going in a rectangle pattern again. So we've got a bit of colour going on here. Again, we will patch that up once we get, I don't want to get out like half a dozen different drills just for that. I cannot believe, I think it was Pauline, what's her name? Pauline something anyway, Pauline Gildner, something like that. But Pauline pointed out that she feels that I've only just started this and already it's, you know, already it's sort of like coming to the end. I cannot believe, you know, it's weird because like at school it would drag and drag and drag, and then as you get older you just get busier and busier. And yeah, so okay, so we've got some different colours going on here. So I'm going to try and get that filled as best as I can. I'll do it in the W's there. And then we've got an O. Got that one. I think that is actually, this one looks like, you know when we did the Hogwarts Express, but the first one, that grey piping going mad, that looks like that. Could very well be the same colour, you know. But oh my god, there's this guy on TikTok and he's called an etiquette, and he goes, this is the way that you're supposed to eat properly. You don't pick it up like this, you pick it up like that. And I'm like, there's no wrong or right way of picking it up. And he gets quite a lot of comments about it. And apparently he knows Jordan North, so that's interesting. This is confusing me because that's a B and I put F in it, but I just remember it's a B. But this is exciting now. It's the final countdown, oh yeah. So, a needle palm bread, lavender to follow so, and we can fill in that little oobly woo. So, there's actually a thing called an oobly goob or something, and it's supposed to be like a storage place. I know a few people that have got that, but look at that. We just need to back up to Ron a bit, because he's got a bit of colour filling that we can just fill that in there and get that all done. So as you can see, it slowly crops up and we find it. And yeah, so that's that done. Lovely. And then we had a 5, which was a T, so we'll just back that up again and we'll just give him that last little bit there. So that's that. And then we'll bring that back there. And then we will start to do this, but that is going to be very, very good. Because again, it's heavy on colour block. I think this is my first painting where I've had like a good session of colour block. So I think that's rather groovy. Crazy for dying and crazy for loving you. I've lost my bloody bee. So yeah, what did everyone think of that scrunched up penguin that Temu very kindly decided to shove in the bag? I don't think it was customs, because when I emailed them about it, they said, because I showed them the video to watch, and they said that it's been adequately packaged incorrectly. So incorrectly, adequately, or whatever you call it, packaged. So it's good that they recognise that. And that's another reason why we called them as well. You know, you've got proof of the damage if they try to say, oh, we didn't damage it. Well, there's the video, watch it, you know. but also what I like about doing unboxings is it gives people the chance to see what it looks like. So yeah, but do. Show me the water, la 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 la. Show me the water, la 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 la, yeah, la 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 la. In sleep he sang to. Oh yes, we should do a horror theme. In dreams he came, because that Squid Game one, I was thinking, is that sort of like Halloween, or is it like, would you class it as a Halloween one, would you class it as a horror one? And then I was like, should I do like a horror theme? But the chances are it's going to go into the one and only, that's a song by Chesney Hawkes, but no, it's going to be, the chances are it's going to be in the probably a horror theme or something. So yeah, whatever do. But yeah, it won't be, I'd like to think in the next, by Friday this will be finished, but as I said, I'm not entirely sure yet, because yeah, I keep thinking the end of the month is Friday, but it's not, it's Sunday. Because I think January through to June and July, I think it's 4 weeks, isn't it? And then you've got 5 weeks from, is it July up to December? We remember when, la la la, everywhere I go. Oh my God, they are doing, I've just seen it on Facebook, they're doing a Frozen 3 at some point, so there's a lot of groovy new films coming out, but I didn't know there's a strike thing happening with the theatre production companies in London, so all like the freelancers have not got any work at the moment. So I don't think that is a bee, is it? Oh, mama do the hum, mama do the hum hum, mama won't you do the hum hum. That's called that's a song by a company by a band called Rizzlekicks. 'Cause I'm the heart of a winner, I don't recognise myself. And that's sung by Dappy, and that's called No Regrets. No regrets, no regrets, da 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 da, yes I do. No regrets, no regrets, 'cause I'm the heart of a winner, I don't recognise myself, 'cause when I look in the mirror. I'll pluck these ones off once we reach further down the line. Burn, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Bow, bow wow, desire. I fell into a ring of fire, and it burns, 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 a burning ring of fire. Go down, 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 and the flames went higher. It burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Or the one by The Great Escape called It Is the Self-Preservation Society. I need a bit more drink before it. I've always wondered, like, you know, when it's hot weather, whether your tea will get evaporated like it does in like the rain does in the evening, you know, when it's a puddle of rain and it's so hot that the sun absorbs it. Just find it amazing how water can just dry up. I find it very, very fascinating. I fell into a burning ring of fire, went down, 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 the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire. in a singing mood today for some reason. But I was watching this programme earlier, and it's something to do with a dog, and they put her in this room, and he put a speaker on the top of the ceiling, and then started playing Beethoven music. I think the dog was just nervous, so he played that to sort of see what she would do, and whether he would calm down a bit, but yeah. Does anyone, this is the question for today, so does anyone get hungry when you're whip and chatting? Or when you're doing your painting? 10 times out of 10, I'm always hungry by the time I've finished my whip and chat. So yeah. Well, I'm going to get a bit of J. Oh, I found the Fs. Lovely. Harry Potter. No, that's a J. Down, 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 and the flames went higher. Do, 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 do. La da da da. Do, 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 do. But yes, I will miss doing this theme, but I'm definitely going to be doing the Disney theme next year, because this was originally supposed to be in September, and Harry Potter sort of took over it. And I know Lazy Retired Granny's had some themes like that where she's wanted to do it 1 month and something else has got in the way of it. But to be fair, this Harry Potter's been the longest of waiting to be done, because I've had this painting now probably for like 2 years. But this afternoon I've been also cataloguing all my new paintings that I've got vinted on that Gems Flow thing. So as I said, if you haven't got Gems Flow, it's basically an app, and it tracks all your, you can put all your apps, you can put all your paintings on there, like the day you got it, how much you would sell it for if you wanted to sell it, what size is it, the drill colours. And it basically, so like you wanted to order one but you can't remember if you've got it, you just look on the app before ordering it, and job done, innit? So you've volley Capitan. I do love that saying when they go Capitan, not Captain. I used to have a friend called Marcus, and every morning he would wake me up. He would wake up going, "Gushfuck." Now, Gushfuck is a German ship. If you just put I think it's GOCH and then FOCK into Google, it comes up. It's actually a real thing. I'm not making it up. And every morning I would get Gushfuck, and it just got. It was just so on my. It just got so on my nerves, and I had to make the decision to block that person, because it was just spamming my lineup, and I can't, it's just too much. So I was like, do you know what, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to walk away from this friendship, because I can't keep having that every morning. To me, you know when you sort of like use it, and at first it's funny, but it's got so overused that it got frustrating in the end. So yeah. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Do, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. Da, 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 da. So hopefully over the next sort of couple of days we should be starting to see the, I wouldn't say it's a blazer, but it's like a cloak they're wearing, aren't they? So yeah, we should start to see that very, very soon. So yeah. Whoops. La 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 la. Who ate all the pies? Who ate all the pies? You ate all the pies. That's what singers do when they like want to get their voice working and getting warmed up. They'll like sing a song like "Who ate all the pies? Who ate all the pies? La 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 la. You ate all the pies." So yeah. You know, the one thing annoys me is when you go like that, but they all sort of stay clunked up the top here. I don't know why it does that, because the sticker is there, so I'm not entirely sure why that does that. Got some gunk stuck here, whatever that is. What the hell is that? Like paper or something. Some sort of paper. So jag får kapitan. Okay. Picked up a little bit too many, so what I'll do is I'll put that there. Got a little bit carried away there. Oh, it's horrible. I don't like that. You know when you've got it's weird, isn't it? Like when a hot drink goes cold, it tastes horrible. Yet when you drink water, it's normal. You know, I don't get why it don't taste very nice. But I literally just drank that and it was stone cold, so that's why you heard that noise. But yeah, not good. Not good. Oh. The shred is giving way, I can feel it cracking. But Lazy Retired Granny, I don't know how the hell you get through all your paintings so quick. Because I don't know if you whip and chat the whole painting. Because sometimes it looks like you whip and chat and then other times you upload and then it's finished. And I'm like, well, how the hell does she do that? So, yeah, do you do some off camera? Because I'm intrigued. But I found out, you know, the other day I said something about that I thought it was a wish list parcel off my Amazon wish list because I couldn't work out what it was. Well, it turns out that cardboard envelope package from Amazon was the painting that I got free from Amazon through that game, but it turns out that the tracking didn't reflect to say it was delivered, and it was delivered on Saturday, no, the 25th, but it didn't update until the following day, so I now know what that package is. So, yes. Doesn't that look so nice against that blue? We'll get a clearer picture once we turn the light off, but we're approaching the end of this session very soon, so yeah, the next one will be coming up around somewhere between, I reckon, sort of 2 o'clock in the morning maybe, because I need to space it out a bit. So it'd be like the cat, when the cat used to go up, and I was looking at that video today. I just need to sort out the description and see if it needs an edit or not, because I always watch the video back just in case I want to edit something out. Or there's audio issues, you know, so yeah, I'm thinking about, I was going to put that up tonight, but I think if we was to put a couple of ones through the night, that would really help us out as well. So that's most of them plucked off now. We've got one there and one there, so that's good. Very exciting stuff, this. Cause they won't go down with this ship. La 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 la. La 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 la. There I won't go down with this ship. There will be. Really wish I could find that D colour. It's so annoying. If you notice, nearly every painting I do, I seem to be missing a colour somewhere down the line. Well, I've been watching EastEnders, and Navinda, I think it's Navinda or Devinda, yeah, it's Devinda, he's gone missing because he's found out that his dad has killed his grandpa, and then he rang Suki last night. Suki put it off again. Anyway, yeah, there's a nursery rhyme that goes, probably put the kettle on and Suki take it off again. But yes, that's what he reminded me of. That Suki has found out that he's okay, because he phoned her last night, and he then started chucking money at Denzel to try and you know, tell him where he was, and he didn't know, and obviously Denzel's gone off like a rocket at him, and Suki has sort of said, you will hurt for a very long time. But yeah, oh, is it over already? Look, 5 minutes to go. Just got into the best. It's always the way, isn't it? You get into the best bit and then time's up. Oh man, but you'll get to see another session at 2 o'clock tonight, in the early hours of the morning, UK time that will be. So it might be, I think the way it works is America, they're 6 or 5 hours behind the UK, so 2 o'clock might be the afternoon for you guys. Whereas for us, it's the early hours of the morning, and then Australia, I think, is different as well. I'm like Tessa, I can't, it amazes me how, you know, we're all on the same planet, yet we have all different time zones. happened? Yeah, so we got a little bit. It was a black, wasn't it? Yeah. So I think I'll call this session once I've reached the end of this line. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It's like that's, I always remember that scene from Finding Nemo where he goes, bubble, bubble, my bubble. And I've got a card like that, but on that note, we are done. So let's take a look and see what it's looking like so far. I'm just going to have a shift around with my drills. Move the drills around a bit because I've got stuff everywhere on this desk and it needs to clear up. But yeah, let's take a look and see. Look, there's more fell off. How's that happened? But anyway. Oh, doesn't that look good against that blue? It reminds me of my Titanic painting, and now, because of the other colours that are blending in, his face doesn't look too bad now, does it, Linda? What do you think? I mean, at first it was very sort of pixelated, but now we're getting some other colours. It's sort of like balancing it a bit. But I'm so pleased I found some of Hermione's hair colour. But yeah, we're into that final hurdle now because, as I said, we've just got to do this row and then it'll be a very small slither running across here, and we should have this finished by Sunday. I'm very, very hopeful that we will get this done by then. I've had a I've had a blast. I'm just going to do, there's 2 jewels here I've just missed. There's 2 little O's there, so I'm just going to quickly do that. And get that done, and then there's a little, yeah, there's some there as well, isn't there? So we'll just do a little bit. Have I missed all that? But yeah, you don't really need a light board if you're working through it in the daytime either, so it's quite lovely. But I just don't want to put the pen down now. But let's just do this thin little sliver here, and then I'm just going to quickly get an L because that one there is bugging me. So unless I do it, it will bug me. So there we go. That one's going to go right there. But yeah, this is looking the bomb.com, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. So that's where we're going to leave it. I think we've very close to the end now, but please remember to like, share, subscribe. Your next session of this will be coming up at 2 AM in the early hours of the United Kingdom time. Obviously that might be different, subject to other countries' time zones, but if you really like this, as I said, I highly recommend it. I'm having a really, really good time with this painting. I really am thoroughly enjoying the different blues in it. Blue is my favourite colour, and I just think it's a wonderful painting. But yeah, it won't be long till we're on to the next painting. And that's how I want to keep it going. Just keep, really working at it. Try and get this stash down. And then, yeah. But anyway, until then, please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Your support means an awful lot to me. And please remember to tap the notification bell so you'll be notified of future uploads. We've got loads of exciting things coming up in the next few months and the next few weeks to be exact. And yeah, till next time, catch you later.